who has more patience?
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
Kathleen?
I think me.
You open your eyes?
No, actually, I'm just joking. Yeah, he has more patience.
Depends on context.
Yeah, in the past.
So what's the first ever country that you both visited together?
I think it was the US because that time you're still working with Intel.
Yes, yeah, I was still
and
working for Intel. I was on assignment.
Yeah, you were on assignment, and then I went there to visit you. Yep.
Then,
so
after I finished my assignment, we actually go for a tour together.
Yep. Hi everyone, and we are celebrating Beyond Insight's birthday. Beyond Insights is born on October 23rd, 15 years ago, so we are celebrating our 15-year anniversary, and this series of Q&A is going to kickstart the celebration. In this Q&A, we are going to share with you some of the lesser-known facts and truth about Beyond Insights. All right, the first question is, what's one of Beyond Insights' milestone in the past 15 years that I'm proudest of? Well, I'm proudest of each and every one of our milestone. I want to mention the latest one though, because starting last year we've launched our student portal. I think that marks a very important milestone because we finally created our own technology with the intention to help our students to be even more successful. And it's something that we have been wanting to achieve for many years, but finally last year, after spending a couple of years in designing and developing, we launched the first version, and there's a lot more we have in mind. But yes, that's one of the highlights in the recent year.
Okay, great. So what's one of my favorite memories of BI in the past 15 years? A lot of memories, but the one that is much deeper in me is usually what happened in MTB, which is a Master Trader program, because that's my passion. And when I see people transform, all the transformation that's happening within the program. And I remember there was one time, even though this was designed to build the mindset of Master Trader, and it's focused a lot on psychology, but my personal goal has always been to bring out the best in people. And there was one time when one of the students has a breakthrough with something that stuck with her, that she cannot forgive herself, respect to her and her father, and she was able to overcome that, and just tears just came to my eyes. Very touching. Yeah. So there was many of those moments that I could recall. So that has always been my greatest memories. Yeah.
Next one, what's a major challenge that we both faced and overcame as a married couple in building Beyond Insights? I think it is about work-life integration. We all hear about the term work-life balance, but I don't think that's actually practical. What every one of us need to attain and achieve is work-life integration, and we kind of have to take that to the extreme level.
Yep.
Because we are both in the business together as husband and wife, so a lot of times there are like no boundaries even in our so-called the personal life, right? In personal life we talk about work, and then in work sometimes things get personal. But nevertheless, if you ask me if I can go back in time, would I decide not to do that? I would say I would still go with this 100% because it has actually helped us to grow as a person tremendously. And I believe it actually helped us to become a better person, a better couple, despite of the challenges that we have to deal with.
Yeah, I do agree with that, because since we are working together in the same company, we have a common mission, right? That also brings us together. And we understand each other challenges better compared to if you are working in different companies. And I used to work in Intel, he worked in Job Street, for some time. We may not understand deeply as to the challenges that he faces day to day. Just that we had to set some boundary, right? So cannot be talking about work all the time, and so we get better at that, right? So we have like drama time, date time that is nothing to do with work these days, yeah. So that helps a lot, and we have our vacation, regular vacation, to make sure that we have valuable time together. This is interesting. What do you think Terence would be doing now if he did not decide to join you at BI? He used to joke with me that he just wanted to be a beach bum. It was just lie flat on the beach doing nothing. That was just one of. I don't think he can last doing that for too long before he get bored, right? So he can get bored quite easily. He has a variety need. So if I were to guess, based on what I know him, he will be still working on some startup related to children's education. Yeah, because he did started one before he joined me, full force in Beyond Insights. Like, he has a strong passion in kids education, like bringing out the best in kids. I'm less patient. He has a lot more patience in on kids. I like to go deep, right? So I like to deal with adults, right? So I can go deeper into certain topics. Yeah. Okay, so I think that will be what he's going to do. In fact, if you ask me 15 years from now, what would he be doing? Probably become a pastor. And he told me when he retire, he will be doing something called, I'm not sure what it's called. Is it aquaculture? The plants we did. Is it called aquaculture? Yeah,
something like that.
Something like that.
On
that will be his retirement hobby. Yeah.
Next one is the theme for this year, 15 Years of Excellence. Could I elaborate why we chose this theme for the year? When we celebrated 10-year anniversary, the theme was passion. And I think it was appropriate at that time because of the passion that is driving us, and especially for Kathleen. This company was founded really just purely based on her passion alone. But right now we are at a stage where we want to build a sustainable business. We hope that this movement that we have created can last as long as it can, so that as many people as possible can receive this much needed education. So we want to build towards sustainability, and we believe that in order to do that, we need everyone who is part of Beyond Insights to be of an excellent mindset. And we also realized that, through these 15 years of teaching and coaching students, the very one thing that people need to have in order to succeed in the stock market is actually the mindset of excellence. Yeah. It's the best word to represent, what it takes to be successful in stock market investing and trading, I believe.
Totally agree. That's why we have a continuous improvement. We take all the students' feedback seriously so that we can continue to improve our delivery, right, for effectiveness. Yeah. What's one goal that you both want to achieve with BI in the next 15 years? This is a very, very important question. And the first thing that comes to my mind, and it has always been in our mind for a long time, is succession planning. We are in our 50s, early 50s. Time really flies. And if you add another 15 years, that will be when we are in like 65 plus, right? And definitely we want to make sure that the company can continue, sustain and grow beyond us. And that's why we didn't call our company, with the name of Kathleen or Terence, okay? We already started that in mind that the company mission need to persist even though we are not around, okay? Although we are still very passionate about this, right? We'll continue with this. So how do we do this? We want to make sure that we have a good pipeline, right? We have a good succession planning, grooming leaders, and also not just grooming the next pipeline of leaders, trainers, managers, coaches, and from student leaders up, but also systems, right? We need to have a very good base process that is designed for growth, right? So that we are not capped by the resources that we have right now, right? Technology use. So there need to be a systematic process for sales and marketing, systematic approach to how we deliver a coursework, so that people can come and go. But when you have a great process, right, you can train up new people very fast, right? So any company should not rely on one or two person, and that's why I'm very, grateful today that we actually have a pipeline of trainers. Right? I used to be teaching everything myself, and I know what if I'm sick, right? Then what happened to the students if I'm sick. So that's not a very good strategy. So this would be one of the most important focus that we have. Yeah, and of course to continue to grow the brand for Beyond Insights, right? Beyond Malaysia, to strengthen, in Asia and also globally. Yeah. Okay.
That's all the Q&A we have.
Yeah.
I think to end this, we just want to say our gratitude and appreciation to everyone who has supported Beyond Insights in this journey, and we look forward to even more exciting stuff with you. So stay tuned, because the team has lined up a lot of activities for us to share our thoughts and experience with you, and for us to also get to know you better, as well as our students, as our audience. All right, so thank you so much, and stay tuned, watch this space.
One last quote that I like to share seems to be from Bill Gates, which is, most people overestimate what they can achieve in 1 year, but they underestimate what they can achieve in 10 years. And that's so true, right? Now, 15 years, when we look back, from the day we started, we could not have imagined what we have achieved today. Starting with just me and Terence, and then we have added 3 different coaches. We started with the first employee, which is Kylie, our sales and marketing manager, to 20 over staff today, and 30 coaches. and 6,000 plus students. So that's all in a span of 15 years. So if you put in your heart to do something and you're committed to do that, you can also excel, right? No matter what you are looking at, especially joining Beyond Insights, I'm sure a lot of you want to become a consistent and successful trader, right? So I want to assure you, when you look back, 10 years from now, you will be very proud of yourself, provided, right, you put in your commitment in this journey and focus on excellence, right? So all the best to all of you. So hope that you will also have a great 10, 15 years when you look back and you share with us, how proud you are in what you have achieved as well. Yeah, we look forward to listen to you 10 and 15 years later. Okay.
Yes, and we are cheering for you.